There are a lot of positive words that you could use to describe John Thrasher. I would pick principled. What you see is what you get. He is probably the most ethical man next to my father that I have ever met in my entire life. I met John Thrasher over 45 years ago. Our sons are the same age, and they signed up for YMCA soccer. John really cared about his constituents, and he cared about the people in the district and the state of Florida. And he had what he always referred to as the fire in the belly. You can pass the most historic legislation in Tallahassee. You can be in the history books. But if you don't take care of the folks back home, their driver's license and their problems, they won't send you back to Tallahassee. I learned there that the high road is the hard road, but it really separates you from everybody else. And that's one of the things I learned about politics from John.
John and I met when we were 19, and we kept going out every night, and it just grew to be the whole summer. And by the end of the summer, we were committed. And he told me he would love me more than anyone else ever would. And when he said that, I'm like, okay, you're my guy. To start with, John brought me into his life by being very honest and very truthful about just about anything we talk about. He's the love of my life. I know you can tell that, but he's my best friend, and I don't know, sometimes I can almost cry talking about him. It would be tears of joy for sure. I mean, I can get mad at him too, okay? I mean, really, I can. And I tell him so, you know? I mean, when he told me he wanted to run for the Senate, I said, over my dead body. Well, he ran for the Senate, but I didn't die. I helped him. So, you know, I try to be as good as I can as far as a wife and a mother, but he makes it very easy. And he's very generous and very humble. He's a humble man. He is. I love hearing what you have to say about your father. And I guess the question would be, who is John Thrasher?
Well, first and foremost, he's a man of faith.
Yes.
And he loves his family so much, and he really pours into us and always has since we were small kids, even in his busiest times.
Julie, when one of his first elections, it reminds me of something that was so sweet and cute that happened with you and your dad.
Well, when he first ran for school board, I was just 9 years old.
That's it. That's
yes.
right. You were young, wasn't you?
Mm-hmm. And people kept stealing the signs out of our yard.
Yeah, because of the skateboard name.
Right, because of Thrasher and the skateboard and the popularity there.
Yeah.
And I took it very personal, and I didn't like it at all, so I took matters into my own hands and created a sign that said, "Stop stealing my dad's signs," and put it in our front yard. It's been fun to watch him fulfill his life with these wonderful positions that he's held and the impact that he's had on all kinds of people, from school board to the House of Representatives to the Senate.
But who would have thought at the age 70 he would get his dream job? And I think he would have done it for free. He would just love the position.
Yes.
And love the people, and we have a lot of great memories over the years while y'all were there.
We really do. We do.
It
We
was a
had a lot
blessing.
of good times.